The NBA playoff action kicks off with a thrilling slate of games on Saturday, featuring 4 high-stakes matchups that promise to captivate basketball fans across the globe. At the forefront, we have the Milwaukee Bucks facing the Indiana Pacers in a back-to-back playoff meeting, with the Bucks looking to redeem themselves after a first-round exit last season. This time, they're armed with their superstar, Giannis Antetokounmpo, but they'll be without the help of Damian Lillard, who has been cleared of deep vein thrombosis in his right calf but is sidelined for Game 1. Lillard's absence is a significant blow to the Bucks' title hopes, as his presence alongside Giannis had made Milwaukee one of the most dangerous teams in the league this season. Despite their formidable duo, the Bucks have been a middle-of-the-pack team in the conference, struggling with consistency, especially in a league that has become increasingly competitive. The pressure now mounts on Giannis, who is one of the top MVP candidates, but the Bucks' inability to secure a deep playoff run in recent years has led to growing concerns about their potential. If they falter once again in the first round, it could spark significant questions about the future of the franchise and its leadership, including head coach Mike Budenholzer and general manager John Horst. On the flip side, the Pacers have been one of the surprise stories of the season, having made it to the Eastern Conference Finals last year and positioned themselves as a serious contender this time around. With Tyrese Halliburton having an All-NBA caliber season and a well-coached, drama-free roster under Rick Carlisle, the Pacers are playing with house money. In contrast to the underwhelming expectations placed on the Bucks, Indiana is thriving as a team without the burden of championship pressure, making them a dangerous first-round opponent. The key question for the Bucks is whether they can overcome their recent struggles and escape the first round. If not, it could spell disaster for their future ambitions, with Giannis' commitment to the team potentially in question. In the West, the Denver Nuggets will take on the Los Angeles Clippers in what promises to be a highly entertaining matchup. This series is charged with history, as it marks the first playoff meeting between these two teams since the Clippers' heartbreaking loss to the Nuggets in the 2020 bubble, where they famously blew a 3-1 series lead. Denver enters this series as a higher seed, led by reigning 2-time MVP Nikola Jokic, who is having another MVP-caliber season, becoming just the 3rd player in NBA history to average a triple-double in a season. Jokic is once again the engine of the Nuggets, and his performance will be crucial to Denver's success. However, despite Jokic's greatness, the Nuggets are far from a stable championship contender. The team has been rocked by dysfunction in the front office, with the firing of both the head coach and general manager just ahead of the playoffs. The Nuggets supporting cast, including Michael Porter Jr., Jamal Murray, and Aaron Gordon, has been inconsistent, which raises doubts about their ability to contend with the more balanced Clippers. The Clippers, led by Kawhi Leonard, who looks as sharp as ever, have flown under the radar this season, quietly putting together an impressive campaign. Leonard has returned to his pre-injury form, and James Harden, who was traded to the Clippers earlier in the season, has been a key contributor. The Clippers' defense, anchored by Ivica Zubac, has been stellar, and Coach Tyronn Lue has been masterful in managing the team's strengths and weaknesses. While Denver has home court advantage, the Clippers' stability and depth make them a formidable foe. This series is a true toss-up, but with Jokic playing at such a high level and the pressure on the Nuggets to deliver, it could be one of the most exciting matchups of the playoffs. Meanwhile, in the East, the Detroit Pistons are poised to take on the New York Knicks in another intriguing first-round clash. The Knicks enter the series as the favorites, but the Pistons have been a pleasant surprise this season, finishing with the 6th seed in the East. Led by the rising star Cade Cunningham, Detroit has the talent to cause problems for the Knicks. Cunningham, who has emerged as a legitimate all-star candidate, averaged 31 points and 8 assists in 4 games against the Knicks during the regular season, and he'll be looking to continue his dominance in the postseason. The Knicks, who had high expectations entering the season, will need to perform up to their potential to avoid an early exit. Their starting 5, which includes 2 All-NBA selections in Julius Randle and Jalen Brunson, is undoubtedly strong, but the Pistons' underdog mentality and the dynamic play of Cunningham could make this series more competitive than many expect. The pressure is squarely on the Knicks, and failure to advance to the second round could be viewed as a major disappointment for the team and its fans. Finally, in what could be one of the most exciting games of the day, LeBron James and the Los Angeles Lakers will face off against Anthony Edwards and the Minnesota Timberwolves in the nightcap. The Timberwolves are entering the playoffs as one of the hottest teams in the league, having closed a regular season with a 17-4 record. Edwards has been playing at an elite level, and his scoring ability could pose significant challenges for the Lakers, who have been inconsistent on defense this season. The key for the Lakers will be to neutralize Edwards' scoring, but without a true rim protector on the floor, Los Angeles may struggle to contain him. The Lakers will also have to find ways to cope with the Timberwolves' size, with Rudy Gobert and Naz Reid providing a physical presence in the paint. LeBron James, now in his 22nd season, continues to defy age, and his leadership will be critical to the Lakers' success. However, with the Timberwolves playing with confidence and momentum, this matchup promises to be a tough challenge for the Lakers as they look to pursue their 5th NBA championship. The NBA playoff is set to bring fireworks this weekend, with all 4 matchups carrying significant implications. From the Bucks' quest for redemption to the Nuggets' attempt to stabilize their season, every game has the potential to shape the narrative of this postseason. As these teams battle for supremacy, expect intense drama, memorable performances, and plenty of surprises along the way.